question. All right. Oh, okay. It's Angel. All right, because we had to practice. Like, don't you call him Angel. All right. Okay. So, all
Good,
right.
good, good.
GloZell from Black Cinema. How you doing today?
GloZell, I'm doing fantastic. Now that I
Okay.
see you, I love the green lipstick.
Woo! You know, flattery is gonna get you everywhere with me. Like that. Everywhere, everywhere. All right. So when you are the director of Charm City Kings, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so did you go, you know what? I'm black. I'm from Baltimore. I can ride a bike. I can do this. Like, what made you think, like, okay, I'm going to bring to life this story? What's your
Well,
background? What qualifies you, Mr. Hell?
I mean, I still think I'm underqualified to do a lot of the stuff that I would like to do. But, I've been, apart from being a curious mind at heart, uh, I felt like I saw in the character of Mouse a journey that I've been dying to tell over and over because in Puerto Rico, being marginalized in Puerto Rico is not that different from being marginalized in Baltimore. And I've always wanted to tell stories. I always wanted to be heard. And maybe it's gonna take longer for Puerto Ricans to be heard, but in the meantime,
Mhm.
I want kids from other marginalized communities to be heard as well. So while my stories can be told, and I can amplify the voices of my brothers also in the states. Why not? I felt a lot of the same obstacles and tribulations that the character of Mouse faces are pretty much the same ones we faced back home. Me and my friends growing up in Santurce, like we kept saying like how Puerto Rico is a Baltimore in the middle of the ocean,
Wow.
and now that after the hurricane and everything, I've been here living in the States and receiving a script that I felt like I saw myself in it, and given the opportunity to tell my story through way of mouse and do service also to Baltimore, it was more than just a symbolic action of, you know, marginalized communities unite, like let's rise up and let's stick together. But it's like we need stories like this. We need stories that help break down patterns of behavior that has hindered black and brown boys throughout centuries of patriarchy or toxic masculinity, and be able to tell those stories and provide a different narrative of coming of age story. It was an honor for me to be at the helm of it.
That is so incredible because when I first, I was like, it's a story about riding bikes. Who cares?
I don't know. That's
But
just the
then,
backdrop. Like I can't. My mom rides bike. I don't ride bike for shit. Like I'm scared about that stuff. For me, it's like, well, that's what they do. Like back home, well, you box or you play soccer or you rap. I don't know. Here is bikes. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll do that shit. But this is a story about a kid who wants a bike, a kid who is forced to grow up too soon, and who struggles between mentorships. And he's lucky. He had two mentors. Most
right?
kids don't have any. And that's type of like the conversation I wish we have at the end, right? Like what can we do? What can we do?
Was it hard shooting in Baltimore? Is this really a problem that's going on?
No, man. Like to be honest, we were blessed with a community that really um, took us under their wing. We had them be a part of the whole process. We had them on set. They gave their opinions. They told us, "Don't say it like that. We don't talk this way." Like that's cool, and that's representation as well. And we really wanted to be authentic with Baltimore and show a different thing that is not just what we've always seen. Like we're not
Right.
focusing on the bad stuff. Like just that just happens on the background. We're just focusing on the journey of our characters and how he navigates through the streets of Baltimore. Pretty much the same way we did when we were growing up in Puerto Rico.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave you. You make me want to learn how to ride a bike because I don't. I'm like, I'm gonna learn, and I'm also gonna learn how to do whatever those two doing in the background or in your picture. I'm like, having fun.
That's easier. That's easier than riding a bike.
Yes, you are amazing, and I just enjoy you so much. And you sexy, and I love your voice. Oh, I'm like Puerto Rico. Yes. Okay. Take care. You are the best, and I can't wait for everybody to enjoy the story.
Thank you so much. I hope so too. Nice to meet you. Okay.